Today we're at the beautiful Baker Park here in Naples, Florida, and we're posing the question, is Naples a dog-friendly town? Is this the right place for your furry friend? I've made a lot of videos on if it's the right city for you to live, but I haven't covered the topic, is Naples a dog-friendly city? We're gonna ask some of the locals those questions and we're gonna find out for ourselves. So let's go ahead, guys, and get started right now. Now, the way that this park is laid out is very smart, where there's a section for small dogs and a section for big dogs, just to make sure your Chihuahua doesn't get run over by a Rottweiler. But the best thing about this park is the people you get to meet, such as long-term resident Antonio. So Antonio, if you wouldn't mind, how long have you lived here?
20 years.
You have one dog?
One dog, Italian Greyhound.
Oh, you have the, it looks like a Whippet, a little
Correct, that one.
Wow, he's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire?
Yep, I'm from the mountains of New Hampshire. I have two dogs. Yeah, so I have my tripod Sunny. She's a rescue. She got her leg amputated back in April. I adopted her in May, and as you can see, she's the craziest little thing here.
How is Naples with dogs?
And lately it's been more friendly, you know, and even in restaurants, you know, in like grocery stores, you know. My dog, he's a service dog, but people, they don't ask anymore for the certification or the card, but it's definitely more pet friendly.
Everywhere I go, I mean, people are so friendly and, you know, on leash, off leash. I especially love the dog parks here. From in New Hampshire, we can't really go outside too often. So, and there's only really one dog park around where I live and maybe one or two dogs. So coming to this Baker Park is amazing.
Before Baker Park, were you able to take your dog to other dog parks in Naples, or is there other things you could do with them?
Yes. Actually, mostly of the parks, you know, the public parks, they're open, they're pet friendly, then you can take the dogs, you know.
Never off the leash, they always have to
Correct, always with the leash.
And that's the best thing about being here, because they're all dog people. They know what it's like to have dogs, so they kind of know the responsibilities and the boundaries that we kind of got to abide by. So where I go, my dogs go. Having dog-friendly places where both of them are welcomed and enjoyed, you know. It's always really welcoming when you go into somewhere and they're all, you know, they want to pet your dogs too, so.
Big question is, how about the beaches? Because I've heard from a lot of people who lived here a long time that they don't really allow dogs on the beach.
They don't allow dogs, and they allowed service dogs, you know, no support dogs. Service dogs, they have to be on leash and they have to be supervised. Yes, definitely.
So one of the most important questions that I know you're going to be asking yourself is, if you can't take your dog on the beach here in Naples, where can you take your dog? Well, you can take it to Bonita Dog Beach, which is only about 30-minute drive from central Naples. And there, your dog could run free, off leash or on leash, depending on what kind of a dog you have. And there, the dogs can interact with each other, owners can network with each other, and you guys can just have a great time, such as we did when we took Handsome for the first time ever to experience what it's like to go swimming in the bay. Would you consider Naples to be one of the more friendly towns towards dogs, or do you think we still have a long way to go?
I can see that very shortly. Yeah, I can see that shortly.
I mean, all the dogs are friendly, the people are so friendly, so I'm really excited to keep exploring.
Mostly of the residents, they are senior citizens, you know, and they need a companion because their families, they don't live here.
Absolutely.
And definitely a pet is
makes a lot of sense.
Yes, it's a great companion.
So guys, I want to tell you a quick story about Handsome here. So Handsome, very, very good looking dog, an appropriate name for him. He's actually a rescue, believe it or not. A lot of people confuse it with being some kind of a pure breed. We actually don't know what kind of breed he actually is. He was rescued and brought over here from Puerto Rico. So when I found him, he was the last of his litter, last of 8 brothers and sisters. And they were brought here so they could be brought into loving homes. So if you ever get the opportunity to help an animal, help a dog, it's a really good idea to go to your shelters or go to your humane society and see if you can find a dog or an animal that you can rescue instead of buying a puppy from, you know, a puppy store, which obviously is really cute and all, but if you could, there's always a good dog out there for everyone. So that's what we did with Handsome, and we're so happy that we made that decision. We made the balances of the earth a little bit better by showing this poor soul, this beautiful little dog, a loving home. Since we're on the topic of rescuing dogs, there's also another really important thing that you could do, and that's give to charitable organizations, such as the one we're going to visit today named Saving Grace. Today we're going to be with Vicky, who has dedicated her life to making sure that dogs don't go hungry here in Southwest Florida. So Vicky, thank you so much for allowing me to come and visit your location today. As you know, the reason why I'm here is because there is a lot of new people moving into this area and a lot of dog lovers. And I was told by our producer that you own, you run this organization called Saving Grace, where you guys kind of are facilitators for people who don't have enough means to feed their animals. I never knew that was even a thing here, but can you tell me more about the kind of the stories that you guys have, or the reason why you put this organization together?
The reason I put this organization together is because I have a dog that was rescued off the streets that somebody just dumped. She was found starving and sick, and I got her and I named her Grace. So I would look at her and just think, why would somebody dump you? You know, and then I started thinking maybe they didn't have enough money to feed you. And I thought, what a shame that there isn't some organization like this, as there is the Harry Chapin Mobile Food Pantry that feeds people in need, to also feed people who are struggling to feed their pets in need. So I started this organization and I named it Saving Grace. We are a nonprofit 501(c)(3). And then Hurricane Irma came through. So there were a lot of people in need after Irma, so we did go and buy pet food, and we put it in Ziploc bags, and we were able to distribute it like down in Everglades City, places that were really hit hard.
Yeah. What does your typical day consist of here?
My typical day depends on what somebody may or may not need, or if we have a pickup of one of the places that donates food to us. They call my number. We do most of our work here and at Harry Chapin Mobile Food Pantry with them. But if someone is disabled, elderly, unable to drive, I will do a home delivery. We're doing good for people, and most people are very, very, very thankful.
Thank you so much, Vicky, for allowing us to come in here and find out more about your organization. I'm sure the people watching today are going to be definitely motivated to learn more and how they can help. Anything do you think that's compelling for them to know? Is there something that you would like to leave us with?
What we do is complete donations. So if you'd like to make a donation and help us out, you can go to our website. It's savinggracepetfoodbank.org. There you can donate through PayPal. You can go to one of our drop-off locations, which is Pet People in the Naples Walk Shopping Center. We do have a P.O. box, and all that is listed on our website. Anything that you can do would be wonderful.
So there you have it, folks. Is Naples a dog-friendly town? Well, I'll leave that answer up to you. But as far as I'm concerned, I believe it is, and the people I spoke to today also agree with me. And not to mention, Handsome loves it here. So now, if the next step for you would be to call Naples your home, you're gonna need a house. So we're gonna leave a link down below where you can search all of the newest listings that are hitting the market. And if you're thinking about getting into real estate, or you want to transition into the fastest growing real estate company in the world, then you're also going to want to reach out to me. I'll leave a link down below for you as well. If you guys want to see more videos from us where we cover lifestyle in Naples, check out one of the ones on the screen right now. I'll see you over there in just a few seconds. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I will see you next time.